last time direct from Los Angeles. The Lakers board is considering a radical change in technical command after early elimination in playoffs. Internal sources indicate that the name of Michael Malone, former Nuggets coach, is being considered to replace J.J. Redick, whose debut as a coach left something to be desired. Redick's decision to keep the five holders throughout the second half of Game 4 against the Timberwolves without replacing generated intense criticism. LeBron James, at age 40, and Luka Doncic, still recovering from a back injury, showed clear signs of exhaustion at the end of the match. The defeat by 116-113 placed the Lakers at a 3-1 disadvantage in the series, culminating in the elimination in Game 5. The specialized press spared no criticism. Charles Barkley classified Redick's attitude as childish, while Shaquille O'Neal questioned the absence of players with the cast in the cast. Magic Johnson also expressed his dissatisfaction, highlighting the lack of defense and the choice for a low formation that allowed Rudy Gobert to master the carboy. Given this scenario, the Lakers board is considering a reformulation in the technical command. Michael Malone, known for his disciplined approach and defensive focus, emerges as a viable option for bringing stability and experience to the team. At the same time, rumors indicate that Luka Doncic has expressed interest in meeting with Daniel Gafford, his former mate in Mavericks. Gafford, who played a crucial role in the Mavericks' campaign to the NBA Finals, is seen as the ideal partner for Doncic at pick and roll, offering defensive presence and rim finishing capacity. General Manager Rob Pelinka is exploring possibilities to purchase Gafford, either by exchange or waiting for his entry to the free agency. The addition of Gafford could fill the gap in the Lakes' carboy, which was evident during the series against the Timberwolves. Meanwhile, J.J. Redick's permanence in the technical command remains uncertain. Despite being a novice in the function, its controversial decisions and early elimination put their position at risk. The Lakers board now faces the difficult task of deciding between betting on continuity or seeking immediate change to replace the team on the way to victories. Off-season promises to be moved in Los Angeles, with possible changes in the cast and the coaching staff. The crowd eagerly awaits decisions that can return to Lakers the protagonism in the NBA. Watch out for the next updates about the future of Lakers and movements in the NBA market. Decisions made in the coming weeks will be crucial to the franchise's destination next season. Total attention. Something gigantic is about to happen at Lakers and no one is talking enough about it. It is the kind of thing that goes unnoticed in the middle of the common news, but those who ignore, lose. What I will tell you now can completely change the way you see this next season. And if you still think this elimination for Timberwolves was just a stumble, it is better to review everything. Because the behind-the-scenes Los Angeles are boiling, and if you flash, it will lose the exact moment when this franchise turns inside out. The fall against Minnesota was not just another elimination. It was a muffled scream that something is broken within this organization. J.J. Redick's errors were not punctual. They were systemic. Scalar Dorian Finney-Smith as a fake pivot and leaving Jackson Hayes on the bench was more than boldness. It was negligence. The result? Rudy Gobert washed his soul against an empty carboy. And who paid the price were LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and every purple and gold fan who expected more, much more. Declare Lakers to the top if you are betting on the success of the season. Rob Pelinka's silence after the series was deafening. But inside the room where real decisions are made, the climate is not silent. It is war. Nearby sources indicate that there are already conversations in progress with former Nuggets coach Michael Malone. Yes, that same. The coach who eliminated the Lakers twice in a row with authority, with structure, discipline. Someone who does not accept basic errors. Someone who would not hesitate to call LeBron aside and say, "It's you or the bank." This is the presence that Pelinka wants. Not a beginner technician, but a commander. And you know what else? This possible exchange in charge is not just for the technical issue. It is for the future. Because the board fears losing Luka Doncic if things continue at this pace. He may have a contract, but his caliber players don't expect. They give signs. And Luka has already given several. The smile next to Daniel Gafford after the phrase, "We will play again," was everything but a joke. It was a message. Who understood, understood. Right, I believe in Lakers, if you have faith in the season. And here comes a point that few people are cutindo. Daniel Gafford is not just a good pivot. It is exactly what Lakers needs. A young guy, Atletico, who defends the rim well and has proven chemistry with Luka. But more than that, he is someone who doesn't fight for protagonism but makes everyone around him to play better. And this type of player is gold, especially in a cast where the stars already shine too much. Gafford may be the missing link. Only time is enemy. Gafford has a contract for another year, and Mavericks know the value he has. If Pelinka really wants to bring him, he'll have to act soon. And then the risk lives. Because if he expects too much, he can see another team get in the middle. A rival. A name like Warriors or Clippers, which have exchanges and interest in protecting the rim. If this happens, what was already urgent becomes irreversible. Don't wait. Send to 3 WhatsApp contacts that cheer for Lakers too, and write, "I am Lakers." Fans! That today God will open the right doors for you, for sharing our work and helping us. Meanwhile, JJ Redick remains silent. He knows he's on the tightrope. And internal sources say he is aware that any mistake in the next decision may be the end of his brief career as a NBA coach. Therefore, rumors indicate that he has already suggested to the board to bring a technical mentor to help him, and the name considered? Mike D'Antoni. That's right. But the idea divided the locker room. LeBron didn't like it. Austin Reeves was confused. And Luka didn't even comment. Right, "We're ready if you see the strongest Lakes than ever." The crowd did not forgive either. Redick's last press conference was flooded by messages questioning his decisions, and not few fans were asking for the immediate hiring of Michael Malone. The problem is that Malone still has a contractual link with Denver, and a possible exit would involve delicate negotiations. But who is on top knows how to play this kind of game, and Pelinka is willing to save everything this season, even pay, dearly. And the technical exchange is not the only emergency plan. Miles Turner's name also circulates behind the scenes as a possible reinforcement. The idea would be to set up a double carboy with Turner and Gafford, giving the team a rim protection never seen since Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee in 2020. And with LeBron close to turning 41, every detail matters. He will not play to run, after. He wants to play to win. Declare, "Come on, Lakers!" if you think the team is ready for victory. But what about Luka Doncic? The truth is that he is testing the boundaries. He loves the mood of Los Angeles, loves the size of the franchise, but will not tolerate amateurism. And there is rumors that he would have established a condition. He wants to see concrete changes before the preseason. What if there is no? Sources say Luka would ask for an exchange for Miami Heat. Imagine that? A shock in the NBA structure. And all this happens at a time when Lakers lives one of the biggest identity crises in recent years. With a mixed cast among tired and young veterans still under development, the team seems without direction. It is like a ship without rudder, being dragged by the tide. But this tide is called competition. Nuggets, Timberwolves, Thunder, Warriors, all with clear projects. And the Lakers? Right, I trust squad, believe in the strength of the Lakers cast, and the external pressure is also exploding. TV shows like Inside the NBA already openly mocking the mess in LA. Barkley said the franchise became a circus. Shaq stated that not even he would go back to this team the way he is. And Magic Johnson, who was always restrained, posted on X, former Twitter, that this is not the Lakers he built. When even idols distance themselves, the alert is maximum. But here's the point. Lakers still have a chance. There is still time to turn the game, provided that the right decisions are made, and fast. The base with Luka, Reeves, Rui Hachimura, and maybe Gafford is young, athletic, and thirsty to win. But It needs command, need a plan, and you need to stop looking back. Enough of living from the past. Declare the future is purple and gold if you see the Lakers dominating the NBA. And the crowd? Still firm. Suffering, yes, but firm. Because who is real? Lakers does not jump from the boat. And if you're listening to it now, no, you're part of it. You are not alone. And you will remember this moment as the beginning of something new. Because the changes are coming. And if all goes well, you will be able to say, I heard first at La Lakers TV. And beware. In the coming days, a bomb may burst involving the name of another all-star willing to join the project. I can't reveal yet. But what I can tell you is, if that name comes, Lakers changes level immediately. The league is not prepared. But you will be, because you stayed here, because you want to know everything, because you are Lakers. Right? A time is now if you believe the Lakers' moment has arrived. And don't think that the soap opera J.J. Redick is over. He still has advocates inside the franchise, especially in the high summit. They believe that giving it longer can work. But at the same time, fans are pressing. Petitions are emerging online. Fan groups are already organized to protest in the first Summer League game if Redick continues in charge. Dissatisfaction became fuel. The base, which has been so in love, is now restless, but this restlessness may be the spark. What was chaos can become reconstruction, and Pelinka knows that, and that's why he also put on the table the possibility of exchanging future draft choices for ready-made pieces now. He doesn't want to wait. He wants to win. Because if this next season is a failure, it can be next to fall. And he knows. Right, I believe in victory, if you trust that the title is within reach of Lakers. And the most interesting, LeBron James has not officially renewed. It can become free agent. And do you think he will sign a new contract without guarantees? No reinforcements? Without technical command at height? LeBron wants to win his 5th ring, and you want to do that with the Lakers. But if you feel that the board is not 100% compromised, you can choose another way. And when LeBron comes out, the franchise weight changes, the value of the shirt changes, and everything starts from scratch. That's why this moment now, this exact moment, is decisive. Either Lakers is organized or crumbles, and there is no return. Are you understanding the size of this? And at any moment, more hot news may arise. Follow everything with us, because the next bomb will explode, and you will want to be here to see. Thanks for watching here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the next content. Now go to our playlist that will appear on the screen or in the comment with all the latest minute news and news from the backstage. Highlights, last-minute controversies all about the Los Angeles Lakers team until the next video.